Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Evil Bank Manager. So first thing I want to do is I want to explain why do we need to buy a license in a war. So first of all, let me find you some war that we're not going to be putting too much money in. It's going to be looking at Castile versus Navarre. Now we're going to be investing in Navarre. However, this also now means that we got to sell enough weapons to make sure that Navarre wins. Otherwise it's useless. And we cannot actually do that because we don't seem to have enough. So yeah, okay, so that's not great. So then, yeah, we need to build all of the investments, not going to be enough to win for Navarre. Okay, so then we're not going to do that war. But let's look at some other war then. Okay, Thuringia, Frankfurt. I could actually buy a license in Thuringia. So we'll do that. So we'll do the regular thing here. Yeah, Thuringia is winning. I'm going to buy a license there. And I'm going to show you with this. I'm going to show you with Montferrat Genoa. I could buy a license in Genoa, but I just want to show you. So we'll join Genoa and we'll invest 10,000. Precisely. Well, 10,045. And I'm going to show you next turn why is it important to have the license. Why is this not just going to work. Next up, we have a loan defaulted. So let me just recover it. And let me check that I'm winning in all the wars I'm supposed to be winning. I'm winning in Thuringia and in Switzerland. Good. Now, I would like to invest some more in a region while we still can. So it's going to take 15 turns to kind of recover, and then afterwards we can do the call. So I'm going to be investing in Switzerland and Western Roman, which actually has 20 in industry. But before we do that, what you want to do first is you want to look at your investments. You want to see if you want to buy something. So we have an iron mine in Bagelon Tapti, so I'll take it. And now if I actually do the investment in Switzerland, I will get a new option. So I could potentially buy 2 different properties in one turn. See? We get a stone mine, which I'm not going to be taking. We'll wait for something better. It's 20 in industry. Now let's issue all the loans. And we can also look at the bank loans. Ooh, Grand Trebola 1 turn. I think I'll do it. Iron Bank 2 turns. We'll do that as well. Like 150,000. And in science, I want to focus on this, the beginning of the storm. One of the 3 tasks for mercenaries is always against the richest competitor. So I want to start knocking the other banks down. You see, they're fairly close to us. This is lowered because we gave out a big loan. So otherwise, this would be a 2 million. I want to make sure that they're not too close to us. So we're going to start working on that. So let's just move towards the next turn. Oh, Grand Trebola got bankrupted, which is nice, but we did lose 100,000. But I'm still happy I did that. Bye-bye, Grand Trebola. We destroyed them. Good. Now, let me show you that farm. We bought this farm for 10,000, and even though Genoa won the war, we only sold it for 6,000. So this is why it's so important to buy the license. Now, I don't know if if I buy the license now, though, it should still be okay. I think. No, I'll have to actually find Genoa myself. Yeah, it's here. Good. If I buy it, but it's more expensive now. And, you know, if I sell it now, it's still going to be fine. But you do have to buy the license either this turn or the previous turn. So it's just kind of like, you have to get it at some point. So, yeah. It doesn't really matter. Now we're going to sell all the stuff we have in Thuringia, which should be... What did we get in Thuringia? Was it an industry? I think it was an industry. Thuringia. No, so it must have been real estate then? Yeah. Sell it. Sell the license in Thuringia as well. Sell the license. Bye-bye. Now, I didn't... Yeah, we already finished the beginning of the storm, so next up I want to start working on increases building headquarters level by 1, because then we can again do more work. Now, I've been looking at weapons. Let me actually show you right here. If you look at this, you can see that the bows have the highest price. So what I want to start doing is I'm going to change the focus on the armory, and I'm actually going to start producing bows. Now this is not normally the way it works, but I guess at this point the market turns out that way. So we're going to start making bows, and we're going to be very quickly selling them while the prices are so good. Any other investment we could take? Yeah. So we could get stone in Kabulistan. No. Really care much for any of these. No. We could get a small farm in North Sissy Town. Which, no. Yeah, I think we'll just not take anything, we'll just wait. Now, war-wise, we're fighting in Switzerland, we're winning totally. Any other good war? Yeah, Buryats, Mongols, that sounds like it could be good. Buryats. Buryats, 54,000. How much is available investment in Buryats? 31,000, so we should actually do this. We'll do it. We'll get an Iron Man. I'm gonna be selling it anyways, but still. We'll do it. Any other good war? Nothing. Austria-Liege. Well, I guess we'll check Austria-Liege. But you can see that at this point it's getting a little bit more difficult to actually properly make money this way because the available investment isn't always high enough and there are a lot of competitor banks around, so it's getting a little bit harder to do it. Let's make sure that we check this. I've invested my gold, but I haven't bought the license yet, have I? We should buy the license. Good. Now, Buryats Liege is currently at war. That's good. Switzerland is also at war. That's fine. Any good investments? Nothing. Nothing good. Not even tiny? Not even tiny. Okay. We'll issue out all the loans. And can we give out any loans to other banks? 5 turns, 7 turns, and 9 turns. It's going to take a while. So let me actually look. Who could we knock down? Look at this. Now this is not going to activate until you do one of these, so I'm just going to do this with the Hanseatic Bank. Now this is activated to the one that's best. So this is Monte de Pieta. This costs us 10,000 though, so I'm going to do it. Just to see. See, Soli Banking House is now the first. We knocked down Monte de Pieta and we can knock them down by 100,000. But for that we need 17,000 more fear. So hopefully we'll upgrade the headquarters soon and then we can start working on getting much better people. Now, yeah, I've already changed the priority on bows. Let me also sell all of them. In Liege is winning, Buryats is winning for Switzerland. I'm still going to sell it. Oh, we actually don't have any bows, so I'm going to sell all the other weapons anyways. Can we invest more in Switzerland? Yeah, extra 1,000, so I guess I'll do. And we could watch Switzerland as we destroy Savoy. Good. Now we got attacked in Baya and in Switzerland again. Okay. So let's join this side. Can we invest in 6,000? So I'll do it. And I can sell the weapons for 60,000. All the bows. We'll do it. And in Baya, how are we looking here? Your attack is Western Lower Nubia. So we could actually invest all the 60,000 here, which is quite nice. We get a cottage, which I'll probably sell, but again, we made a lot of money through this way. Now, another interesting trick is, remember that it was Western Lower Nubia that's currently at war. Yeah, we're not going to get the offer. Sometimes you can, even if you invest in war, you can still get the offer here, and then you can do it like buy it there and here, so you can like over-invest into a region, but it doesn't always work out. Yeah, Iron Mine in Sistan Beriant, I'll take it. It's not very big, but I'll take it in. Now, we have filled up our industry. We actually can still buy another industry, so I'll do it. But I'm going to show you that it's actually disabled. Because we have too many. We have 21 objects. We can only do 20 effectively at a time. So all we have to do is actually improve this, which is not a problem. Like, no stress. So now we can have 30 different objects. So, no problem. Now let me lock the stone and sell all the civilian goods that I don't care about. Now, any more good loans? Let's issue all the loans we have. Any good loans to a bank? Like 1-turn loan, ideally? Yeah, North paying 166,000. I can do that. And again, this is like, it's not the most profitable. 3% is not very high, but the money would just be sitting there, so why not? And the chance of bankrupting a different bank is actually pretty cool. So working on the increased headquarters, I would like that. Any war I could go to Aragon, Papal States. Any available investments in it? I don't know. Aragon, Papal States. Well, 33,000 on the Papal States side, actually, so let's do it. Go, and we'll buy the license here. And anything else? Ottoman Empire, Emeretia. 31,000 for Emeretia could work, and 55,000. Don't quite have enough. However, I could sell my stuff in Liège, which we actually should. So let's sell all the real estate. No, this. Then I have industry in Liège. Yeah, industry in Liège, and I can sell the license as well. Sell it. Yes. And now I can do the thing I wanted. So I can go to Imeretia, put all the money on Imeretia's side, and buy that license. Now another thing that is pretty cool is actually we should test this out. At the next point when we actually get let's tell me all of this stuff. At the next point when we actually get something like luxury, I want to see if at the turn that the war stops we actually get the luxury for that turn or not. I think so, but I'm not 100% certain. So is there any other war? Yeah, Japan, Jiangsu, no, that's 2 turns. Let's check if we're winning. Papal States we're winning, Emirati we're winning, Switzerland we're winning, Beja we're winning. Okay, let's just, have we done all the loans? Yes, so let's just move towards the next turn. So we're gonna try to test that out if we can. Japan, Jiangsu. No available investments. Lubeck, Mecklenburg. Ooh, Lubeck, we could put 40,000 here. Wait, how big is it? How big is Lubeck? That's actually pretty small. So let's invest all the gold. Oh, it's a grain farm, so we cannot test it there because grains, they're a bit more complicated. They only work like they sow the stuff in spring, the harvest is in autumn, and you actually get the stuff in the next spring. So if at any of the season it's actually disabled, it's not going to make you any money at all. So farms are quite difficult. They should be making more money, but it's all dependent on the price of grain. I can actually show you. If I buy 1 grain, it can currently sell for about 7.7. So this is not going to be more profitable than, for example, real estate. So I'm not going to go down that path. If a grain would be like 10, which sometimes can happen if the market changes, then it's actually a good idea to have it. So let me sell. I have a farm somewhere. Yeah, in Lubeck in Switzerland, so no. Real estate in Papal States, and we can sell the license in Papal States as well. If there's any other way I would like to test out the luxury theory. Lubeck we've already done. No, we haven't. So we haven't. Why? Isn't this... Did we not buy the license in Lubeck? What did I just do? So I must have bought a license somewhere else. Oh, I bought a license in Denmark instead. So let me sell it. I don't want it. Okay, Lubeck is now good. Now I'm also going to sell all the bows in this fight. Just because I want to be utilizing this money. Because this is going to change again. You can see this was 6 something. Now it's only 5.9. The sword. So once this is going to fall down, we want to make sure that we start getting something else again. Now, anything else? Yeah, Ramazan, Dulka Dirida. No available investments on either side. And Sampstra, Cherkessia. Ooh, Cherkessia, we could put some money into this. Gold, so still cannot test the military. Cherkessia, 54,000 for a license. Oh, good. And we could be selling the stuff we have in Imeretia, which I believe is a mine. No, it's not a mine. I do have a mine in Boreal, so I could sell that. Oh, and in Imeretia as well, so I was right. So Imeretia will sell the license. And Boreas, I'm going to sell the license as well. Go. Move towards the next... investments, have you looked at that? No, we haven't. Tree felling in Sukhothai. Ooh, sawmill and Switzerland. Pretty big one. We'll take the sawmill. Once we can increase the headquarters, we can again start working on work, which would be quite nice. So let's move towards the next turn. We got attacked in Sistan, Kabulistan, so let's check that out. We can invest 28,000 in the region, so I'll do it. Oh, and we get a tree felling, good. And again, let's sell out of this. You can see the price is getting lower a little bit, but it's still effective. And I'd really like to test out this luxury thing. So, Mamask Fuzan. No. Gujarat Sindh. Ooh, Sindh is good. How big is Sindh? Gujarat. Oh, is Gujarat good enough? Yeah, Gujarat is good, so we'll go on Gujarat's side. No, give me some luxury. Oh, I cannot show you if I can't test it. That's really sad. Anything else? No, guys. Astrakhan. No. See, I told you, it's just getting harder. Golconda, that's already... No, Golconda is not me. Ooh, 40,000 in Golconda. Or 36,000 in Orissa. So which one is cheaper? Yeah, we'll open the license in Golconda. And we'll go to the war, put all the money we can. What can I get now? Stone? No, I still can't test it out. This is really sad. Now, again, let me sell my stuff in Lubeck. I have a farm there. Bye-bye farm. And bye-bye Lubeck. Nicely done. Good. Now we're turn 84. We have 500,000. Let's issue all the loans and do some bank loans. 2 turns Monte de Pieta. I think we'll do it. They're pretty big, but we could try to knock them down with fear, and we should hopefully be able to. Actually, we can knock down Sully Banking House. Let's do it. Ooh, now Berkeley's is the highest. I do like it, but I mean, look at this. Like, Sully Banking House was the 2nd because I'm the 1st. Now it's the 7th. So you can really kind of throw them down around. And now you might think, well, it's still 1 million, but this stays in 1. Even if this is like 1.9, it's still only going to show 1 million. Just changes to 2 when you're actually at 2. So this might have thrown them down significantly. We actually don't know. Now we have a task that they want us to do a guard task of each step. So I'm actually going to do it just because. Now, for this magnate orders, I'm not going to be doing the grain because the grain is currently overvalued. Like this would give you like 70,000, while this would... Well, actually... It would give you like 70,000, and the sapphires would give you how much? Because the grain used to be a bit overpriced. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe it's not that overpriced. Let's buy 1 sapphire. Purchase. Yeah, you can sell 1 sapphire for 11, grain for 7. And if you look at this, then like you can get 800 versus 9,000. So the grain is way overpriced, so I'm not going to be like cheating and taking it. Well, it's not cheating, but like exploiting it. But I'm going to take the stone just because I want to fulfill that task. And next turn we're going to take one of these just to finish this off. That's good. We have 3 more turns before the science is over. I would like to check if I can get any better people. I know we haven't upgraded the headquarters, but still. Actually, how many more regions do we need for the headquarters? 7. And we'll be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next turn. That's actually pretty good. We're winning. Actually, we're only going to be getting 4 next turn. But can I find any other war in that case? No, but okay. I'm going to keep all the licenses because I really do want to upgrade that headquarters. Yeah, we'll do it. Alternatively, what I could do is I could buy a license at some random place, upgrade it, and sell the license. But that seems kind of cheaty, so I'm not gonna do it. It's not cheaty, but it's kind of weird. Our mine in Lubeck, don't care. Lubeck I'm not keeping. Now, I was starting to think, whether we want to have like a cottage somewhere just to make a constant produce of money? But nah, I think we'll just leave it for the weapons. So let's just move towards the next turn. Okay, minimum level of banks is increasing, don't really care. Now, diamond mine in Sistan, no, we'll take the money. Farm, okay, I'm going to talk to you about farms. We'll cover the money in Sistan and North Sisitan. So, the way the farms work, I've kind of already said, like, they're sowing in spring, harvesting in autumn, and you actually only get the money in spring again. But, the problem is, if any time during the year it gets attacked, it's a problem. But, the good thing about, well, when can a farm ever be useful? Well, they can be useful if you have them in a peaceful region. For example, North Sisitan, it cannot be attacked because it's surrounded by my own regions of the same country. So if another country wants to attack it, it first has to destroy one of the neighbors. So we could put a farm in North Sisitan. So I think I'm going to do it just to kind of test it out and show you guys how this works. So let's take the farm. But in that case, we want to make sure that we upgrade the agriculture in Sisitan. North Sisitan up to 16 at least, and we'll try to upgrade it even more. Now, how many more regions do I need? 3 more. So let's try to find... Oh, Golconda is losing. Oh, and I cannot... Okay. Wait. Do I have my property in Golconda and Teleganda or not? So I might be able to sell the stuff I have in Golconda anyways. Now I have to sell the license, which I don't really want to do. So I guess we'll jump on board this war. Let's invest... Oh, I cannot... Yeah, so it's the same property I just had. Let me sell all the weapons to make sure that we'll be winning. And we're just gonna stick to Golconda for a little while. Silesia, Bohemia. Silesia... We'll buy the license in Silesia. And put some money here. At this point, I'm just really caring for the region. So this is gonna give us 2 extra regions. We just need 1 more, I think. But none of these are applicable. So, Castilla and Navarre, that takes 2 turns. I would have to go on a Castilla side, which is too expensive, so we'll just wait. Have I taken the farm in Sissy Town? Yeah, I think I have, haven't I? No, it was in a loan. Okay, got confused for a second. Villa in Taptihu for 120,000 now. Oh, ivory, interesting. Farm in Sukhotai, no. Iron mine in Golconda. Do we want to keep Golconda after this war? Let's zoom out. Where's Golconda? Here. No. Here. Nah, it's right next to Bagan. So absolutely not. So we're not going to be investing in that. I don't think we want to invest in anything in the end. Do we want to take this and sell it later? The Bagan Tapti thing? This would give us... No, we're not going to do it. We're going to wait for something better. Loans? Done. Bank loans for a few turns? Too many turns. So no. Can I knock down a bank? Because I enjoy doing that. Well, we need 37,000. We can knock down Berkey's by 227,000. So we'll definitely be working on that. So let's move towards the next turn. Now, how about my headquarters? Can I upgrade them? Still not yet. How many more regions do I need? Just 1. So we'll get it to Sistan. Castilla and Navarre. Yeah, there's no other war that we can join. But, well, actually, Persia Mazandran. No. See, so the war thing is kind of over. It's just a little sad, but it's okay. Villa in Tafti. It's a smaller villa now, but... Wood tree felling in Golconda, no. No. Iron mine in Bea. Oh, actually, yeah. Iron mine in Sukhotai. In South Laos, I'll take it. Let's make sure that we upgrade the industry in Sukhotai. In South Laos as much as we can. And we'll put that 1 extra for Western. And let's make sure we also upgrade industry in Sistan. There's nothing to upgrade. In Bea. Upgrade. In Bagian. Nothing. Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland. 1 here. Put the rest in here. We don't actually have anything in Tyrol, so we should put the rest in Savoy. Now, promised I'll talk to you about the farm. So, we don't want the farm in Switzerland, or the one in Guyarat I'll keep until I sell the... Until I'll sell the Guyarat province. Now, Sistan, okay, so this is making us 590 per this is essentially, this should be per year, I think. It says harvest season, but I only get it like once a year, I think. So this is like 590. Because I don't think we'll be getting any grain in autumn. We'll check it, but it should be in spring when you get it. So, farm. Actually, we're probably not get anything this year because this wasn't working a whole year. So 519, if you're selling it for 7, this is like 600 times 7 is 4,200. So this is less than 10%, but this is not at the highest level. So we'll see once it's fully upgraded. And we'll check. Yeah, this is just once per year, I think. We'll check it next time. I want to watch Sistan destroy Khorasan. So next time. Ooh. Back in the day, the country always owned a printing press that prints money, but over time the largest countries transferred the right to print their money to private companies. Whoever receives this right will provide his bank with the leading positions for the next century, become a world leader, become the Federal Reserve System. Now, Federal Reserve System is a different way that you can win in the game. So there are 4 ways to win. You can win by getting 51% of IMF. You can win by bankrupting every bank. except yours. You can win by finishing the science tree, or you can win by finishing off the Federal Reserve System, which is essentially another research tree we're going to be talking about a little bit later. Now, we finished the science for upgrading the headquarters, which is actually not ideal for us because we were just far enough to actually do the upgrade regular, the 30 regions upgrade, and now we cannot do it, so that's a little unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm going to be working on amount of investments in properties increased by 500,000. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to upgrade essentially every one of these things. Investments especially. And we're going to try to find some better people. And then I think we have a competitor in one of our regions, which is going to change things quite a bit for us. We'll look into that in a second. So let's just look for experts. We cannot put any more new people anywhere, so we're looking for numbers around 30, I think. 30 diplomacy, 28 is probably not worth it. 60 in diplomacy, 57 in investment, 32 in loans. Huge. So this guy is 60 in diplomacy, so the 19 guy go away. This guy is 30 in diplomacy. Instead of the 27, you go in. This guy is 57 in investment, so instead of the 21 guy. And this one's 32 in loans instead of the 20 guy. Try to search some more. That was such a good numbers. Instead of the 20 guy, you go away. 52 in diplomacy, 44 in loans, 36 in gas, probably not enough. 44 in investments. Let's do one more. Yeah, this one's not bad. 44 in diplomacy. We'll stick to this. So, 44 in loans instead of this 20 guy. 44 in investment instead of the 23 guy. And we have two good guys for diplomacy. So the 28 guy go away, the 31 guy go away, and we'll put these two in. Now, if you look at the regions, I think, yeah, we have a competitor in Switzerland, and it was because, and in Sistan as well, because we have won a region where someone else already was. So I think now they have a license here or something, they bought it or whatever, it doesn't matter. And this now becomes problematic because if you look at Sistan, we have some available investments here. Yeah, the competitors currently don't have, actually, yeah, they brought a bit in bulk, but I think they were already there. And the problem is, for example, here we have 18,000 available investment in bulk, and if I don't buy anything there this term, next term probably one of them will snatch it up. And it also means if I try to invest like in a region in Sistan through this, which I actually could, and I put all the money here, they can snatch it from me. They can say, hey, I want to put the money there instead. And if I don't pick anything by the 200,000, they can get it. So this is getting problematic. That's why it's really risky to invest in regions. So, and even if you invest in a region where you don't have a competitor, they can always just jump in and buy the license there. So what I'm thinking about is this. We also had one thing in Switzerland, right? So let's check Switzerland. Is there any high available investments anywhere in Switzerland? 28,000 invest in Savoy. Doesn't hurt me much. But 70,000 is available in Western Normandy. So we gotta make sure that we buy whatever we can here, because otherwise they'll just snatch it away from us. So Western Normandy is currently the priority. What can I get in Western Normandy? See, I can get a cottage there. So normally I would not buy the cottage because I'd be like, I want to wait for industry. But now I'm going to do it because it feels too much of a risk to just wait it out and not buy it. Because then someone else can take it. And I don't want that. So I'm going to be buying the cottage. Now if I'm buying the cottage, I got to increase the real estate there. So Western Normandy, let's increase this to 20. So it's actually going to be making some profitable money for you. Again, this improvement works for everybody in the country. Another thing that you can do is actually if you get unlucky and one of your like other banks, they actually buy some property that you wanted to buy, you can reduce the cost of their property and then you can invest extra. So for example, I could reduce the cost of their property investment in Savoy to half. Then I have extra 17,000 available investments. Another trick you can do to make sure that you are the one putting the stuff there is we could go to, for example, okay, let's say I wanted to invest in Sistan, but I'm really worried that the other side will take over my stuff. So what I can do is I can actually go to the map, look at Sistan, and I'm going to be looking at these areas that I have here. Now, for example, I want to find a country that's only a neighbor to one of my places in Sistan. So, for example, if I attack Eastern Merv, I can be certain that Balkh is going to be the one who's going to be fighting the war, because Eastern Merv does not have any other neighbor. Or if I attack Lahore, Kashmir, I can be certain that Kabulistan will be the one fighting the war, because he's the only one as the neighbor. So let's look at Kabulistan, right? Kabulistan, what are your stats up? You have 20 in everything. So this is perfect, because if you have 20 in everything, luxury is the average of that. That means that even if I cannot get something good like an Iron Man, if I get something else, it's going to be making me as much money as it can. So we're going to be doing this. Kabulistan, hello. So I'm going to be going to invest in a region in Sistan, in Kabulistan. I'm going to be putting all the money we can. So 200,000 I can put in Kabulistan. I'm going to get some options. Ooh, we actually get a tree sawmill, so I'm going to be putting the money there. But there's still going to be some left over, right? So if you look at Kabulistan, there is still available 67,000. I don't want any bank to snatch it for me. So now I'm going to start a war in Sistan. Let's do it in espionage. And I'm going to be making sure that Kabulistan is going to be the one fighting the war. So I'm going to attack Lahore. Actually, I'm going to attack this thing up here. Let's attack that. And since the only neighbor of that is Kabulistan, Kabulistan has to be the one fighting the war. Now, the disadvantage of this movement is that everything I have in Kabulistan is not going to be working for 5 turns, but that's okay. And now I can pour the rest of the money into Kabulistan. Now again, you can do this in one big batch and get one property, or you can do this in maybe 2 separate batches, get 2 different things. I'm going to be doing the 2 separate batches, because then, for example, if I get something small, like small iron mine, I could later sell it and hope that I get coal mine instead or something like that. So let's just try this out. We get a diamond mine, and we get an undiamond. Sometimes it adds up, sometimes it doesn't. Sold all the weapons and bows as well. So this is how you can make sure that you are the one putting all the money. However, we now have diamond mine in Kabulistan that I don't care about. But if we sell it, there is a risk that a different bank will jump in and take the investment 67,000. So it's probably better to just stick to the diamonds, right? I mean, why not? Now let's go to Auta and Kedah, because I did kind of promise you that I'll show you the thing with the luxury, and we weren't able to get to that, so I'd like to do it. So Kedah, if I invest 32,000, what can I get? Oh, and I can get a grain farm, so I still cannot show you. So sad. Now headquarters, we have 31, so we might be able to get to 4 more regions. So I think I'm going to be sticking to keeping the regions for now. Actually, we shouldn't, because we'll remove them all at turn 90 if we don't get enough regions by then. Now we also got to improve the armory. Don't have enough stone, which is okay, to make sure that we are utilizing the work as best as we can. We have so much iron left over, but that's okay. We're winning all the wars we are part of, correct? Golconda, yeah, good. Any other war I could join in, like Ireland and England? No point on either side. No. So we'll just do all the regular loans. Move towards the next thing. We got attacked in Silesia. That's not great, because I don't really particularly care for that. Could I sell that? No. I got attacked in the place that I actually own. So I just gotta make sure that I win, which I will, so it's not a big deal. You can see the prices of this is lowering. The halberd is starting to be more profitable, but it's still, the bows are the best. I'll still stick to them for now. Investments, we can do... No, we don't really care for Silesia. A grain farm in Baglan, no. Sukhotai, no. So wait, so we do have that competition in Switzerland, so, but I don't really want a tanner's shop, so I think I'll just stick to nothing. Now 16,000 diamond mine in Sistan. 16,000 if I lose the 16,000, I don't quite mind it if the competition jumps in, so I think I'll just leave it alone. do all the loans that take 1 or 2 turns, which is all of them. And let's try to knock down. We can knock down Berkeley's just yet. Can we check a war? Or... yeah, we're winning all the wars. Just to show you the thing. No, nothing one turn. Okay, well, I think that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And we've kind of started having competition and investments, start doing some cool stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.